This is a new year, 2026, January, man. I hope everybody enjoyed 2025, man. It was definitely a wild year. So we're going to start off this year right. Okay, we're going to get into it. We got 3 fragrances. Okay, so last year, these fragrances were at the top of everybody's list. Everybody was excited. Reviewers were going crazy. They were glazing these things left and right. But I had to put my hands on a lot of these because I definitely wanted to, get my nose on these things to see how much, influence do these influencers really have? Are they just glazing it, or are they just, are they getting paid under the table? But anywho, I got 3 glazed fragrances of 2025. One is definitely one of my faves, and it stands the test. Trust me, everybody agrees with this one. But right now we're gonna get into the first one. Right now we're gonna get into the one that everybody was talking about. This little Taffa's banger. They had an official perfumer on this fragrance, and we're gonna get into this whole teriyaki intense. Teriyaki intense, man. This teriyaki intense, this thing was crazy, man. For 2025, man, they went bananas with teriyaki intense. Now, this does kind of remind you of calmer to a degree, but it's not as sweet. Like an angel share paradise type of vibe to it, to a degree. This has a plum liquor note in it. The plum liquor note in here is beautiful. So just picture yourself rocking angel share with a plum liquor note. So that's the spin. That's the major spin on this one. But off bat, the top notes are saffron and bergamot. Okay, hit you with the nice saffron and bergamot. This is very well blended. Then with the middle notes, you got the plum liquor and you got cinnamon. Okay, you got the plum liquor and cinnamon in the middle. Smoothing this thing out, giving you this nice plum note. Plum liquor, fig, fig milk. I learned about that today. Fig milk. I don't know. They out here for milk and figs now. I don't know. So fig milk is another one. These are notes that when they put these in these fragrances, these things, they definitely turn the fragrance into something delectable, unique, and very awe-inspiring, man. This stuff is good. I see the hype on teriyaki tints. And the base notes are amber, benzoin, and tonka bean. So it's got a nice fall, winter type of vibe to it. And this is something that everybody should include in their collection. This is definitely one to include in your collection, man. The hype is real. And if you like sweet, not overpowering sweet, but this is very grown and sexy date night, sweet type. Your lady will be all up on your neck with this one. Okay, so check that out. We got Teriyaki Intense by Lattafa. So last year, I was definitely trying to get my hands on this one as soon as possible, man. As soon as it was available, I jumped on it. They cranked out 2 bangers. That I really was, focused on was the Clive Christian inspiration. All right, this is by Mason S. Raw. Mason S. Raw is a subsidiary of Goth Orchid. So they're cranking out some top-notch stuff. Going crazy with it. So they came out with this Faris Al Arab. This thing here is beautiful, dog. This is a Clive Christian Blonde Amber fragrance. This is Clive Christian's Blonde Amber fragrance. This is beautiful. Like, I had a sample of the original Clive Christian Blonde Amber. Very expensive even for a sample. The sample was a 5 milliliter for like $50, almost $60 for that. So that lets you know how crazy that one was. But I'm glad they did an inspiration through this company, Mason S. Raw. This is beautiful, man. Look at the presentation. Presentation on this thing is crazy. Let's get out the box. Okay, boom. It's got the little Arab soldier joint on here. Look like a little, Creed type. You know what I'm saying? Little Den of Thieves type joint. This is dope. It's got like a nice, almost like a carbon fiber type look to it. This is crazy. The sprayer it's not bad. It's very good. Very good distribution. This thing is beautiful, man. I'm gonna tell you, this is crazy. The notes on here, top notes is Oriental notes, cashmere woods, liquor. Okay, you got liquor. You got vanilla wood. Okay, vanilla wood. Middle notes is amber, cane sugar, and cedarwood. And you got your bottoms are musk, labdanum, sandalwood, and tonka bean. This satisfies my Clive Christian Blonde Amber, little sweet tooth. It really does. This does it for me. This really does it for me. I love it. It lasts 6, 7, 8 hours on skin, you know what I'm saying, on clothes. This is definitely going to make it to the next day on clothes and longer. Mason as Raw has been cranking out some real bangers, yo. The stuff that they crank out is crazy, and their line is getting bigger. And I'm starting getting more of their frags too, because their frags is the crazy. The house is bananas, yo. The house is bananas, and they got another one that's in a similar bottle, but like maybe a little lighter or like a goldish type tinge. I think it's called Murab or something like that. But it's supposed to be a Xerjoff Naxos inspiration. So I don't have any Xerjoff Naxos inspirations or frags, anything like that. So I'm definitely trying to add that one to the collection as well. So that is Faris Al Arab by Mason Azrar. Get that. Definitely get that. If you like Blonde Amber by Clive Christian, that's definitely one that you need to add to the collection. What we got, last but not least, one of my favorite fragrances from one of my favorite fragrance houses. This is a Swiss Arabian banger. All right, the name will fool a lot of people, and when I got it, I was definitely surprised at the smell, at the diffusive mixture of the notes and the chords of this fragrance, because you would think it's going to be something harsh and oody and really, off-putting. It is not like that. It still performs. It's beautiful, and it's one of the kind of like underrated, talked about fragrances, because the people that put their hand on it definitely will contest to this is a classic fragrance. This is Incense 01 by Swiss Arabian. Incense 01 by Swiss Arabian. This is their Heritage collection. This is one of my favorite fragrances. Also including Tobacco 01, which I had Tobacco 01, but I killed that bottle, especially in my son. He kept coming in here crushing my bottles, you know what I'm saying? But this Incense 01, we definitely, this is like top 10 of fragrances that you definitely need to have in your collection. This is a safe blind buy. It's a safe blind buy. I'm saying that because when you see the name and then you smell it, you're like, oh, okay, this is beautiful. This is another date night fragrance. I could say you can kind of daily drive this. You could daily drive this if this is if it's spicy. Okay, Incense 01, it has a lot of incense in it, but don't get off put by the notes. Okay, but these are the notes. Okay, you got at the top we got frankincense, bergamot, and juniper, and rum. Okay, so that's what we rocking with, incense. Okay, so the heart we got lily of the valley, hazelnut, roasted almond, and fig. Okay, there's that fig. You see what I'm saying? You got the plum and you got the fig. Those two are really going crazy in a lot of people's fragrances. So, and then the base, we got frankincense again, cashmere wood, dark chocolate, vanilla, cedarwood, moss, and sandalwood. So this one is a classic. Curly fragrances, she like to say it's George Clooney in a bottle. I mean, I guess if that's how it moves you, but it's definitely worth it. It's smooth, it's very mature, and yes, it just, to me, this gives like the air of money, like Dubai money, Arab money. This is one of those ones you definitely want, and if you're stepping out, you definitely need to add this one, man. Look, the distribution is crazy. It throws the fragrance. Yo, the animals on here is crazy. This is beautiful, and I'm glad I got this in my collection. I have many other Swiss Arabian stuff up here. I got like 12 bottles, 13 bottles of Swiss Arabian just alone. So I'm definitely going to add more Swiss Arabians to my collection, more Mason Azrar to my collection, and also the Lattafa Prides. The Lattafa Prides are crazy. Stay tuned for those. But like I said, it's been a minute. I'm back in it. Let's rock out. Let's get these fragrance reviews done. Let's crank it out. Let's be consistent. Let's go with 2026. We're going to break some boundaries. We're going to get to that new level, and we're going to make it happen. Let's go. Peace.